Hey everyone, I am back from my Scotland trip. I have so many things to show you. This is going to be an incredibly long video, so I have a big bag of goodies here and in no order whatsoever. I'm just going to start pulling things out and show you what I got. I did notice some comments that people said, wow, that was a short trip. I was gone 10 days. I just didn't advertise when I was going to be gone. We left June 6th. We got back June 16th in the evening, and the very first video I'm filming is this one. So there will be a vlog coming up. I'm not sure when, hopefully sometime next week, of not so much you seeing me, but hearing me talk as I show you what I'm seeing, and that will be probably next Thursday, so keep an eye out for that. So here we go. I didn't buy anything high-end. Everything is from Boots or Superdrug. If I can remember which one it was, I will tell you. But a lot of these things are available on the internet, even if you don't live in the UK, I think. But here we go. So a section I really liked in, I think it was Boots, is a bunch of travel-sized items right as you check out, the impulse buy section, as it were. And this was great for me to grab some things that wasn't sure if I wanted to commit to buying a huge thing, plus it saved on luggage space. I did come in overweight at the airport coming home and had to at the last minute juggle some things around. But so this is the L'Oreal Paris Elnett Flexible Hairspray. Looks like this. I've heard great things about the normal kind in a gold tube, which I have, and I was like not loving, but this is the extra strength flexible hold. I love flexible hold. Aveda makes one, so I wanted to try this one out. I bought this at the airport on my way to where do we go? Scotland. I'm still jet lagged. And I already have the Caudalie Beauty Elixir, but it has alcohol in it, and while it's very cooling and feels great when I'm sitting outside in the hot Texas weather, I wanted something a bit more moisturizing for when I sprayed myself on the plane. So at the airport, they had a LOccitane little shop, and I picked up the hydration face mist. Looks like that. And it's an aerosol, and it smells very nice. And the first ingredient is water, and the second ingredient is glycerin, so I think much better for your face, and there is no alcohol, I believe, in this. So that's nice. Went a little crazy with the foundations. This is the Healthy Mix Serum by Bourjois. All the foundations I bought were by Bourjois. I've never tried this serum before, so I picked up this one. This is in a shade 51. I have been wearing the shade 52 in the Healthy Mix. Noticed all of a sudden it felt a little darker on me, and they've changed the formulation, and I think now I can safely say I'm much more comfortable in the 51 range. I will keep the 52 though, because I will start self-tanning soon, and I think I can make that work with my tanner skin. Right now this is me, all my au naturel. So this is the Healthy Mix Serum. I've tried it once, I tried it yesterday. I'm not in love with it, but I will give it some more tries. This is the regular Healthy Mix. I really don't like, part of me really doesn't like that part of the repackaging includes making it look exactly like, not exactly, but pretty darn close to the serum. But also, this is plastic. This is now in glass. And I know they're trying to make it a little higher end, but actually I preferred it in the plastic for when I do travel. It's less likely to break. So this I'm not, and it's heavy, and I don't know. So I wish it was still in the plastic container, but this is in a 51. I picked up a 51, and I had been using it while I was there, and it's lovely. Another impulse buy is the Umberto Giannini Glam Hair Back Home in a Bottle. A couple years back, I'd heard great things about it. On my last trip to London, couldn't find it. Found it in the travel section. I tried it this morning. It says you're just supposed to lift hair, spray where you want it, the volume, and then zhuzh it. Literally, it says zhuzh it. J-U-J-J. It's apparently how you spell zhuzh. Now I just look like a homeless person. So I don't know. We'll have to play with that a little bit more too. But yeah, I don't know if there's more volume or if I just look like a crazy person, or if I look like a crazy person with volume, but there you go. This one is the Bourjois 123 Perfect, or Perfect, I'm not sure where the accent goes. This is a brand new release from them, and it is 3 correcting pigments with 0 imperfections. Yellow pigments for anti-dark circle, mauve pigments for anti-dull complexion, and green pigments for anti-redness. I'm wearing it today. I wore it, I think it was yesterday for the first time. Okay, now I'm like obsessed with making my hair normal looking. And it says flawless complexion even to perfection up to 16 hours. This may be a premature statement, but this may be my new holy grail foundation. It is very similar. I had a sample of the Armani Maestro foundation, very thin, runny fluid. This stuff, I love it. It's a matte finish, but it's not drying, although I'll do a whole separate review, but I really like this formulation. I like the matte finish in the summer because I get glistening and gross, and it wears beautifully. I love the coverage. So far, love it. This I know I picked up at Superdrug. It's the Sleek Eye Divine Oh So Special palette. They come in boxes like this. And I'm actually wearing it today on my lids. Well, where else would I be wearing it? And this came out a while ago. It's not new. This standard black packaging, and it has a huge mirror. Hello. It has all your usual, oops. It has all your usual suspects. And I'm not gonna swatch them, but there's a nice mix of shimmery and matte, and I will tell you, I'm just holding the mirror so I don't blind you, but I have this on my lids and a combination of this and this in my crease. Just very soft, wonderful pigment. Sleek is available for shipping to the US for a very reasonable price. I will put a link to their website below. I cannot recommend their stuff enough. Love it. Love, love, love. What is this? This was maybe a big reason actually why we went to Scotland, or I pushed us to go in one direction. I wanted to go to a country where I could buy this stuff. This is by Indeed Labs. It's called Hydraluron. If you follow Carolyn, I think you pronounce her last name Hirons. Carolyn is probably never going to watch one of my videos, so she'll never tell me how to pronounce her name, but if you do happen to watch me, I apologize for butchering your name. She's a blogger, a guru of all things skincare. She's been on the Daily Mix with Pixie Woo. She knows everything in the world about skincare, and she has been raving about this stuff. And it's, what is it? It's hyaluronic acid, basically. So you wash your face, you put on your serums, you put this on right before you put on your moisturizer, and it's supposed to just increase the ability to hydrate and absorb. I have to say, I want to look into this more in depth. It very much reminds me of of a similar product that I've talked about here on YouTube by DermaQuest. So I'm going to try to find the ingredients and do a video comparing these two, because I think I may be onto something. But I have been using this since I bought it, and I feel like my skin is very hydrated, so it is working. Effaclar H is a compensating, soothing moisturizer, oily skin made fragile by overdrying skincare. Okay, so I have a teenage son, and he is showing signs of teenage skin, and so when we went over, I wanted to pick up the UK version of the Effaclar Duo. It's like a skin cream that unclogs your pores, but the US version has salicylic acid and the UK version does not. It's much gentler and you can use it all over your face every day. So when I bought that in a tiny little town. Where were we? Pitlochry. We were in Pitlochry, Scotland, and in their little chemist shop, and she gave me a ton of Effaclar moisturizers. So she also, or little samples, she also gave me a mattifying moisturizer and just like oodles of these things. Here's another one. So yeah, there's a lot of them, and they got a little smushed in but the Effaclar Duo my son has, and it's up there, so you'd have to ask him how he likes it. Tesco diarrhea relief. Something happened over there. I'm not sure what it was, but luckily there's a Tesco right behind our hotel parking lot. These work. Okay, won't go any farther into detail. Rimmel blush. I have one regret that I didn't pick up more of these. It's teeny tiny, but it's the color Santa Fe. You used to be able to get these in the US, then you couldn't, and I think they're coming back. And I'm wearing it now, and it looks like nothing in the pan, and it looks like nothing on my finger. But there's something about this. When you dust it on, see, it doesn't even look like anything here. When you dust it on the cheeks, you get just the most love. Now I have bronzer on too, but it just gives the most lovely glow. And I don't know, it's magic in a little square, tiny, adore it. Sleek Luminous Pressed Powder. I only bought this because I've seen Pixie Woo use it. It came with a powder puff. I think it's sitting on my table. It's pressed powder. Has a nice mirror, and I guess there's some luminosity to it without sparkle. So I like this. Since I'm using a matte foundation, this adds a little more glow to my face without me being shiny. So that's probably gonna live in my purse. This is a huge fave. I got 2 of these. This I've not seen in the US. If you've seen this somewhere in the United States, please let me know. This is the Nivea In Shower Body Moisturizer. Ever since I heard Michelle 1218 talk about the Lush Rose Argan Oil Body In Shower Conditioner, I've been intrigued, but I'm not a huge... Do you hear that? The dogs are talking to each other. I'm not a huge fan of rose smell. So I saw this online when I was stalking Superdrug, and I said I have to have this, although I think I got this at Boots. So basically, you put this after you wash your body in the shower, you use this. It looks like, you know, just your usual moisturizer, and it smells like almond oil. And you put it all over your body, and then you rub it in a little bit, and then you rinse it off. And if you have extremely dry skin, you would probably want to follow up with a moisturizer, but I've been able to get away with not doing that. So if you're extra lazy like me in the shower, or you just get really cold when you get out of the shower and you don't want to sit there and moisturize yourself, love this. So I have a bottle already in my shower, and this is my backup. It's great stuff. And it comes in different scents and different levels of moisturizing. I got the one that's for dry skin. I think there's different kinds. I got some nail polish. Not a lot, because, you know, my collection is a little ridiculous. This is the first one I'll show you. They're all by Barry M. And this one is called Mint Green. And that's what it looks like. Pretty true to the color in the bottle. It has chipped a lot. I put this on Monday morning, and it is now Wednesday. So Zoya, it's not, but it's not too bad. It's really pretty color, and I like it. And then I picked this one up. This is Peach Melba. And I got this one because Lollipop26, who I should stop referring her to as that because she doesn't use that anymore. Her name is Laura. She writes a blog, Buy Now Blog Later. She was raving about this color, and so I picked this one up. And like I said, it's Peach Melba. And then I just saw this and thought it was pretty. This is the Jelly High Shine nail paint. So I've never really liked jellies, but I'm gonna give this one a shine. And this one is in Dragon. At least that's what it says on the bottom. So there you go. GNP Dragon. I don't know. So we'll have to give those a shot. Oh, you know what? I got more nail polish. The cool thing in the UK, so jealous, is when you buy a magazine at the newsstand, they come with beauty samples. And mine, I bought the Mary Claire version just so that I could get these. I can't pronounce this. I don't know how to pronounce this, but this is what came in my little box. Ciate, Katie, that's what it is. And it's like a nice nude color, and then if you want to put the little nail art, these are little balls, little gold balls. See? So I haven't tried those, but got those with my Mary Claire. Benadryl. We don't have this in the US. This is daytime Benadryl. I've never seen daytime Benadryl. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot, but I had some kind of crazy, like my whole body just wanted to spew out all the fluids, nostril, mucus, and obviously the other capsule there. So it's just like 2 or 3 days of it, but you'll hear it in the vlog how stuffed up I was. So this worked. Maybe I'm allergic to sheep. There were a lot of sheep there. A lot of sheep. Hand food. I know I can get this here, but I was like, you know what? It's from the UK. I'm buying it there. I needed a little hand moisturizer. So I got hand food, and it's supposed to smell like marshmallow, or it has it in there. Seriously, that's what it says. Do you see that? It says there's marshmallow in there. I don't know, but I don't love it. Sorry. I mean, I have it. I will use it, but I do not love it. Eysilix. This is a cousin to the Hydraluron. This is their eye cream version. It's allegedly a miracle in a tube. You tap it on here, and it makes your crow's feet disappear. We'll see. Instantly lifts, reduces the appearance of puffiness and dark circles by targeting fine lines, wrinkles, crow's feet, and tired eyes. Can't hurt. Again, cannot get in the US yet, but I've heard rumors that it's coming. The Hydraluron you can now get at Duane Reade in New York City, apparently. Doesn't help me. I don't live there. Another Healthy Mix serum. This one is in number 52. Hopefully I'll like it since I have so many bottles of it. Another thing that I picked up that now you can get in the US, but I thought, well, I'll get the original version. This is the Rimmel Apocalypse, and I got it in the color Celestial. I have to say, wasn't thrilled over the color range. None of them screamed summer to me. I will swatch this one and then I will regret it because it's going to be on my hand all forever now. This is very much more of a winter color and I will love it then. I wore it today though, up until I filmed this video, and then I put something else on. I like the pigmentation. I like the consistency of my lips. It lasts a very long time. I'm just hoping that maybe some more colors are released. I know I can get it here in the US under a different name, so I will look for it. I got a package of these little guys. Those are the, Lisa Eldridge loves these. Has the hook, and you put your hair up, and then you wind it around, and then you hook it back into your hair. So it's a hairband with, I haven't gotten the hang of these yet, but they're cool. I feel cool when I use them, so that should count for something. A lovely subscriber told me to get this, and I'm sorry I forgot. Like, I didn't forget you, but I don't remember your name. And I thought the packaging was so cute, so I picked this up actually at the airport on my way out of town. This is, look at the packaging. Je t'aime. I love you too, Bourjois. And this is their blush in Rose d'Or. Rose d'Or. Has this little tiny useless brush. But look how cute. It's curved. Just like that. Okay. And that's the blush. Hang on. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Like, even if you never put it on your face, how pretty is that? And it's rose and gold, hence the name. If you don't speak French, that's pretty much what it means. And just see how shimmery and pretty and summery, and you really can't see that on my hand so well, but it's lovely. And if you wear this high enough up on your cheekbones, see how it glistens? You don't need highlighter. It's wonderful. Oh, speaking of blushes, two more. Bourjois. Love Bourjois. And the nice thing is you can get Bourjois on ASOS.com here. I bought 2 out of their 3 summer blushers. I probably should have bought number 1. Now I'm kind of regretting it. I got number 2 and number 3. Number 2 is, well, it doesn't have a name. It's just number 2. And you open it up, it has this little button. And, oh, it would help if you took off, if I took off the safety sticker. There we go. It has a mirror, and then this is the cream. It's sort of a apricot-y corally shade, like that, and like so. What is my son doing up there? And then I got number 3. I've used number 3 while I was there. I couldn't help myself. And this is just your basic nude pink. I'm running out of fingers. Looks like that. And I'll swatch it hard. I mean, that's not blended out right there at all, but it finishes off like a powdery finish. It's not sticky or anything. I would always top off a cream blusher with some powder on top. And you can probably put this on your lips as well. I haven't tried it yet. Then, last few things, actually, until we get to the very exciting stuff. This, I got Boots number 17, their little trio here. This is called Enraged. It was never enraged while there, but very pretty metallic colors, which I wore actually quite a bit while I was out there. Probably didn't need to buy makeup, to bring makeup. Had to buy it. Didn't have to bring any because I basically bought everything I could need. Then I got these, and I have only used one. This one I haven't unwrapped, but these are also by 17, and these are their Wild Metallics eyes. And the one in Wild Nude I've been using a lot, and I will swatch it. It doesn't look like much. It's very moussey, and I really like it. Whoop, there we go. See the gleam? So I've been using that as a primer and a wash of color on my lids, and then when you top it with a lighter color, it just makes your lids just pop. I love it. I will show you in a look sometime soon, and it dries to a nice cream finish. I wouldn't compare this to the Color Tattoos. The texture is much creamier and it dries to a much more powdery finish. So I got it in Wild Nude and Wild Bronze, which you can't really see, but it's, there you go. A little more bronzy. And then the last makeup related item I got is really cool. And I will definitely show you in a getting ready video how to use this. And again, a subscriber recommended this, so thank you, because I would have never looked at this twice without you. It's the Bronzing Primer. It's a tinted soothing primer, And this is a really good way to fake a tan face. Or you can use it like, okay, so it looks like this, and it looks a little scary. It does, I will admit it. And it's mushy. It's definitely more gel-like and spongy than the Chanel de Tan stuff that everybody loves. So there it is. See, you can see there's much more, it's much creamier. And if I don't blend it out, it looks like that, which is horribly scary. But I've been using my Expert face brush or my contour brush. Now it's blended out a little, but you can really blend it out a lot and fake a fake tan on your face. Because like if you're like me and you self-tan your whole body. You know, I do the spray tan and I do the whole thing like a car wash. But because of all the glycolic acid, all the different acids I use on my face, the tan on my face goes away pretty quickly. So there it is blended out. Not bad, huh? So if you want to fake a tan, you can put that on all over your face. It has a nice fresh scent. It doesn't smell like chocolate or anything. Let me double check. Because it looks like it should. It has a chocolate bar on it. And their other bronzer does. Yeah, it kind of does. Yep, before you blend it out, there's a faint scent of chocolate. But anyway, I've tried it a few times and this is gonna be a very good summer product to have. So if you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. Now for the non-makeup skincare stuff that I picked up. So everyone says when you're in Scotland, you should get some cashmere, which is hard to look at when you're coming from 95-degree heat, but I did pick up one cashmere scarf and it's like this pattern. I like blue and it's so soft. And I got it at a store called, they're everywhere, Johnstone's of Elgin. Since 1797. And I got mine in the clearance section. So it was originally 25 pounds and then I got mine for 15. So 15 pounds for a cashmere scarf, not bad. I will probably be able to use this once or twice. No, I'm kidding. You know, everything's relative. It gets cold enough for me to wear it in the winter, but probably not for most of you watching. And then the big purchase. Oh, you see that? Mulberry. So I actually called the Mulberry store in Edinburgh before I got to Scotland to make sure that they had the purse I wanted in stock. And actually, they only had one and it was on hold for someone else. But they were so sweet because the client it was on hold for actually lives there. And so they asked her if she wouldn't mind giving it to me and then they would get her another one from another store. And she said yes. The Scots are the nicest people. So we literally got off the plane after having been awake almost 30 hours straight, dropped our luggage off, have to give a shout out to the Fraser Suites. That's where we stayed while we were in Edinburgh. And then I walked my jet-lagged children and husband down the road to the Mulberry store, seriously. And it came down to two purses. The one I had on hold, which I had always intended on buying, but then I got sidelined because they were having a sale. The sale was not public yet, but they said because I'd flown all the way from Texas, they would let me have the bag at the sale price, which wasn't gonna happen for another week. And I couldn't make up my mind. And my husband was actually pushing for the other one. And now I'm having a little bit of buyer's remorse. Not that I don't love what I'm about to show you, but I really like the other one too. Basically, I'm not gonna be happy till I own them both. But I'm not gonna own them both, so that's just how it goes. Anyway, the one I really loved was, in addition to the one that I bought, was the Raspberry Bayswater. It's beautiful, just beautiful. I was trying to be sensible. So this is what I got instead. And I am very happy with her. But the other one was very beautiful too. I haven't even taken out the paper yet, which I'm now throwing on the floor. I wanted something that I didn't already have in my collection. And surprisingly, I do not have an everyday black purse. I don't own a single normal, I have clutches, I have evening bags, but I don't have a daytime black purse. So I got the medium Lily. Isn't she pretty? So this is what she looks like. And I still have the protective sticker on the latch here, but it has the little Mulberry. Can you see it? Oops, sorry, it's a little floppy. There's the Mulberry on the clasp, and it has a little postman's lock in here, which nobody can really see, like ever, but it's in there, see? And then the cool thing is, it's a pretty good size. You can wear it on your shoulder like that, or you can pull the chain and wear it long like that. And then when you open her up, inside, which you will not be able to see very well, there's a little, not too small, but there's an iPhone size flap right in the front, and then there's another zippered flap in the back, and there's a little Mulberry tag in here. Cute. And then there's just the big open pocket. So, and I got that, and then I got the spray. You know, this is the universal sign for spray. I got the spray, the leather protecting spray that only brand that they recommend. I can't remember what it is, but that's what I bought. So I bought this, and I'm very happy. I do not want it to sound like I am ungrateful or not thrilled to death that I have this bag. But there's always going to be the one that got away, and that hot pink bag, that bright raspberry bag was just, you know, the nonsensical thing to buy. So for my lifestyle and the things and the events that I go to, this made the most sense. So there you go. And what was really kind of cool and made my husband feel a little bit better was that that bag is actually almost $300 less when you buy it in the UK. Because I guess when you buy it here in the US, you're basically purchasing a plane ticket for your purse to get them over here. So anyway, so that's the haul. I'm gonna go edit now. I can't wait to see how long I've been blabbing at you. If you have any questions or you wanna see a video with a little more in-depth discussion about an item that I showed you, please let me know. I cannot tell you enough how much I enjoyed my trip to Scotland. Trip of a lifetime. Never gonna top that one. I mean, I say that, but who knows? But I can't wait to show you some of the pictures and video from when we were gone. Every cheesy romance novel that you've ever read about the Highlands, it really looks like that. Nothing looks real. It all looks like you're walking around a movie set. It's just stunning. And the weather was amazing. It rained a little bit one day, but not enough to even use an umbrella. Just put the hood on the raincoat and off I went. And just unbelievable. Like just, oh, amazing, amazing. And the people couldn't be nicer. They were so super, super, super friendly and outgoing and kind and chatty, and I could listen to them talk all day long. And I don't know if that's because there's a Scotch distillery in every town or if there's just, I'm just kidding. But it was really an amazing experience, and I would go back in a heartbeat. We've already been talking about when we're going back. And the only downside was that I didn't have my dogs with me. And when you're in the Highlands and you see Westies everywhere, you kind of want your own ones with you. So that was the only, oh, I didn't show you guys this, but I did buy Mimi and Wrigley matching little plaid doggy jackets in a cute, cute town called Drumnadrochit. Yes, Drumnadrochit. That's how you say it. Took me a while. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back to my regular routine. Mondays and Thursdays, new videos every week. So usually they go live 6 a.m. Central Time, so check it out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Glad to be back. Actually, that's not true. I kind of missed Scotland already, but I'm glad to be in my own bed. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.